Sometimes, one moment of anger can destroy what took years to build. And sometimes, life gives us a painful lesson so we never repeat the same mistake again. In the peaceful kingdom of Raventon, a young ruler named King Ayaan sat on the throne at just 26. He was brave, ambitious, but still learning the weight of leadership. Since childhood, Ayaan had been guided by Master Idris, an elderly scholar who taught him everything from ethics to strategy. For Ayaan, Idris was more than a teacher. He was the only father figure he truly trusted. For years, their bond shaped the kingdom's success, until the year everything changed. A devastating drought struck Raventon. Rivers dried, fields cracked, food supplies fell dangerously low. In the middle of panic, a report arrived on Ayaan's desk. The royal prediction had been wrong. The forecast, prepared by none other than Master Idris, had failed. The young king, exhausted and overwhelmed by pressure, felt anger rising inside him. He confronted Idris. "You failed my people. You failed me." Idris lowered his head, his voice gentle. "My king, the earth changes without warning, but I will fix this." But Ayaan didn't let him finish. In a moment of blind emotion, he shouted, "Leave my kingdom, tonight, and never return." A silence heavier than stone filled the room. Idris bowed, heartbroken, and walked away from the palace he had served all his life. He settled in a distant village as a humble herbalist, helping farmers and healing travelers. The villagers soon adored him. But inside, Idris carried the ache of losing the boy he had raised like a son. Back in the palace, Ayaan tried to rule alone. But without Idris's wisdom, decisions became harder. Mistakes grew bigger. Sleepless nights became constant. Slowly, regret began to burn deeper than his anger ever had. One moonlit night, Ayaan whispered to himself, "What have I done?" He sent riders across the kingdom to search for Idris. Weeks passed. No one found him. Then, Ayaan remembered something Idris once told him. Wisdom always finds a way to reveal itself. So Ayaan devised a test. He sent a sealed clay pot to every village leader with a puzzling command. Return this pot filled with wisdom, or return it filled with jewels. Days later, the pot reached the village where Idris lived. The villagers, confused and afraid, begged Idris to help. Idris held the pot quietly, then noticed a tiny gourd sprouting near his hut. A gentle smile crossed his face. He placed the small gourd inside the pot while still attached to its vine. Day by day, it grew, until it filled the pot completely, unable to be removed. He sealed it and sent it back to the palace. When the pot arrived, Ayaan opened it and froze. Inside was a massive gourd grown perfectly into the shape of the jar. He touched it with trembling hands. This is Idris. Only he thinks like this." Ayaan's voice broke for the first time in years. He didn't send soldiers this time. He went himself. When Ayaan finally reached Idris's village, he saw the elderly man sitting under a tree, listening to villagers' problems with kindness. Ayaan stepped forward, eyes filled with regret. "Master, I wronged you. I don't deserve your forgiveness, but I came to try." Idris stood slowly, placed his hand on the king's shoulder and whispered, "My boy, wisdom grows only where anger ends." And in that moment, both their hearts healed. Never make decisions when your heart is burning with anger. An angry moment can create a lifetime of regret, but patience can save everything you love. Think slowly, speak gently, and decide only when your heart is calm.